Well, he'll be definitely be able to tell you too.
So if we are alive right now, which it looks like we may be, we're just going to wait for a couple of people.
Yep.
We are alive. Let me know if when you get someone, a couple of viewers. We are.
Yep, got the notification. You're live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, X.
Good deal. Then we'll go ahead and start this. All right. Hello, everybody. This is Wayne Dubois with Heroes Hill and Heroes Outdoors. We have been in the process of getting ready to conduct a raffle. We've been selling raffle tickets for, the Army's 248th birthday. We'd have an AR. Trent, you want to hold that up? Okay. So it's a black and gold analyzed aluminum. The gold components are analyzed aluminum. Has the Army's logo, on it. Has a lot of their mottos on it. Be all you can be. Army strong. The magazine has Saint Michael laser etched on it, which is the patron saint of the armed forces. It does state on there June 14, 1775, I do believe it says on there. Yep. Happy 248th birthday. Although it's a really pretty AR, and a lot of people say they'd like to put it up on their wall, it is a fully functional 5.56 AR, sub MOA, right? John, what are you know this thing very well. What are the components it has on that?
So you got a couple additional things in there. One, you got a selector switch that's optional setup for both sides, and that is anodized aluminum as well. Anodized gold. You got the honeycomb grip, which actually matches the foregrip as well, running that entire thing as a honeycomb setup. You also have a bad lever on there, so instead of having to take your hand all the way over to hit your release so your bolt can come back forward, you can actually get that from the trigger itself. Take your finger off the trigger, hit the bad lever, so when you hit your last round, this does have last round bolt hold open. Yep. So when you hit your last round, you have the availability of dropping your mag, throw another one in, hit the bad lever instead of having to flip it over and smack the other side to ride that bolt forward. Lots of little components on here. You have an extended capability for being able to pull that guy back on your left-hand side there. That is also equally anodized aluminum as well. So many little highlights to this guy. Anti-walk pins. One of the most common things people end up seeing after you get like 5,000 rounds through a damn gun is your pins start walking out. Now your trigger gets all jacked up and you got to go through and do some remedial type situation. The anti-walk pins pretty much guarantee that is incapable for that to ever happen. You'll be able to get 10,000 rounds through this damn gun without anything ever walking out on you. So it's definitely been decked out, custom Cerakoted, custom set up. Even the magazines having Saint Michael the Archangel on there, which I'm personally a big fan of. I got a Saint Michael necklace on. Shit, Saint Michael tattooed on my arm right now. Oh yeah.
So this gun, this gun was built for us. This gun was built for us by Rigid Defense out of Queen Creek, Arizona. Chase over at Queen Creek does an absolutely beautiful job with all of our laser engravings, Cerakoting, right? He'll Cerakote it the way you want it. It's just, he does some phenomenal work. So this gun also comes with a Vortex Spitfire 3 green dot scope. That is also going to come with it. We don't have it with us here today. It's in our warehouse. We'll get that out, and that will also go to the winner. So that's what we're going to raffle off here real quick. We sold 125 tickets. So good odds, real good odds for those of you that purchase tickets to that you might be able to receive this in a couple of weeks. The way this is going to work, very simply, we have an online random number generator it's going to be set up to spin 3 numbers. We're going Trent Gehring. Yep. Trent Gehring is the new owner of West End Pawn Shop. John John Bateman is the current / former, owner of the West End Pawn Shop, and we're going to probably start hosting these raffles here so that we can show our patrons out there what a fantastic spot we got here, West End Pawn, and give Trent also a little bit of time to introduce himself, and everybody get a face-to-face, because everybody knows John. Now we want everybody to know who Trent is.
I
So
want to be not known.
yeah, starting next week, you do not know me. So the random number generator is going to generate 3 numbers. The number on the left will be the winner. We will identify who that is. The middle number is going to be our first alternate, and the number on the right will be our second alternate. We do this because, as we all know, you have to be able to successfully take possession of the firearm if you win it, and we will ship it to your FFL, and the 4473s will get filled out at that time. If you cannot take possession of the firearm, that firearm will be sent back to Trent here, and we will identify the second or the first alternate, and we will repeat that process until we've gone until we figure out who's going to get this thing, right? And then the list of all 125 ticket owners are right here on the screen. It will remain on the screen, and once the raffle, Trent has stopped the tumble, right? The cameraman will sit there and stay on the numbers as well as the list, and we will zoom in and identify who that is. We do that intentionally because we want to be as transparent as possible to make sure that everybody understands, everybody is aware, the same as we are, who the winners are, right? No hidden lists or anything like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to have, I think we're about ready to get started, right?
Yep, about that time.
Real quick, I want to say something about the Heroes Hill and Heroes Outdoors. I do this every time. Heroes Hill and Heroes Outdoors started in 2016. We are considered battle buddies for disabled vets. We get out there, we help our disabled vets get out there and do outdoor activities of their choice, hunting, fishing, camping, whatever the case may be. And we're there in case, we've had veterans that are diabetic, right? They don't go out there hunting because their sugar might drop and they don't want to get stranded out there. We're there for them as in whatever capacity they want us to do. They want us just to help them get their deer or their whatever out of the field. We do that. If they like in case John,
they need someone to give them a piggyback ride to throw them on top of the side-by-side so they can get a vantage point, because this guy don't got legs. They'll do it.
That's right.
I'll make a wee sound every time I jump on someone's back.
We did take John last November out on a mule deer hunt, and after 4 days, he was able to close the deal and get him a really beautiful 4x4 mule deer. That is on our website, right, at heroeshillandheroes.com. So anyway, let's get this started. So we're going to have Trent. Thank you. The little start button right there. Let's get this out of there. The little start button, yeah. So as we go ahead and zoom, the numbers are generating. And while the numbers are generating, everybody can see that, we're going to let Trent give us a few moments of his time and tell us where he's coming in from. Tell us about his fantastic endeavor to run West End Pawn, and then after a couple of minutes, we'll ask you to grab that mouse and stop that jumble. So if you are live, you're watching this live, we're going to stop the jumble here in a few moments, and if it's your name, then we'll see if we can't get a hold to you. So Trent, tell us a little bit about you and West End Pawn.
Good afternoon, Heroes Healing Heroes Nation. I'm Trent Gearing. I'm the incoming owner of West End Pawn. I've been in the pawn business and working in other gun shops, firearms related jobs for the last half decade, maybe a full decade, who knows. So when I first moved to town, first day, I walked into this pawn shop with a resume, trying to get John to hire me, and
I still have that.
he still has it.
I freaking do. It's the only person who's ever walked in and just, hey, like a job? Here's a resume. You'd think that would be basic, but for, sadly, most of the people in this town who've tried to get a job here, no one comes with a damn resume.
Absolutely. Later on in the year, I heard that the business was up for sale, and I talked to my wife, who is active duty Army here at Fort Huachuca. We discussed it, and we're going full send for the Sierra Vista community, and going to keep this place open. Keeps John's legacy alive. I know this store is very important to our community here. Let's see.
Where's West End Pond? For those of you who don't know where it's at, where's it located?
West End Pond is at 176 West Fry Street here in Sierra Vista. Let's see.
Just outside the main gate.
Just outside the main gate.
So what's on the left of us? I guess you say as you're facing the front of the building.
If I'm
Circle
facing
K.
with the main gate there, you got Julie and Sammy's on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, let's see, you got Subway and things like that over there. Easiest way to identify it if you're familiar with Sierra Vista is it's right next door to the only Circle K that isn't a gas station.
On Fry.
Yeah, on Friday.
Brian
right across the
Carmichael.
street from right across the street from, isn't that Apocalypse? Yep. But we're right across the street from Apocalypse Arms. So it's a great location, guys. John has you know, since he's been here, he has acquired quite a inventory of pistols of every shape, size, color, and caliber, and phenomenal. You know, we'll zoom out here in a little bit when we get off the screen of the AR.
Looks like we have a winner.
Oh, no, it has not. Stop that. We got to keep the thing going. We are not ready to stop this thing. Because it has to be stopped by you. It can't time out. So anyway, we'll zoom back out and show a little bit about the store here in a moment. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get this thing started. So Trent, we'll give you the honors. In the bottom right-hand corner, there's a little red button. When you are ready, go ahead and hit the stop button, and we will identify who is the winner of this AR.
Alrighty. In 3, 2, 1.5, 1.
Number 31, ladies and gentlemen. Number 31 is Jacob Heiss.
That's close to mine.
Yeah, you are. John, you are number
like 20-something.
25.
Yeah.
So Jacob Heiss is the winner of this AR with ticket number 31. Ticket number 24, John Bateman.
Hot diggity daffodils, I'm a backup.
His first alternate. And number 12, Scott Federal, okay, big buddy Scott, all Army softball buddy of mine. He is the second alternate, right? So Jacob Heiss, isn't Jacob Heiss local?
I believe that to be so. Rings a bell.
Yeah, I don't know. Jacob, if you are online and you want to call us, call me here at 520-227-8815. We will say hi to you. If not, then I will be reaching out to you as soon as I can and letting you know that you are the winner. If you are local, you come on in here to see Trent here at West End Pond, and we will, get that paperwork done and be more than happy to in person, live, videotape you taking possession of this beautiful AR. If Trent, I should say Jacob, if you are not local, you are outside of the Cochise County area, we will contact you. We will need you to give us an FFL in your local area, and so that way Trent can get that transferred from here, from the West End Pawn Shop to your FFL wherever at your local site, so you can do the 4473 there and take possession of it there. Right? We can go ahead and zoom back out. So real quick.
Congratulations, Jacob. Also, if you ever want to sell that, let me know. I know I'm your alternate, but I'll be your primary for if you ever want to sell it.
So again, this is a beautiful AR. It does come with the Spitfire 3 green dot scope, right? Now we are in the process. As soon as we raffle up this, I know we're just now closing this thing off, and this is I'm glad to get this one done. But we are right on the heels of deer season. Deer season is almost here. And last year, everybody wanted us to raffle off. They asked Wayne, why don't y'all raffle off a deer rifle for deer season? So we, kind of queried all the hunters out here. Most people in this area love to hunt Coues whitetail, right? And there isn't probably a better caliber for a Coues whitetail than a 6.5 Creedmoor. Okay, and so John here at West End Pawn has acquired for us a Ruger American, right?
Ruger American and 6.5 Creedmoor. So we have a little setup here where you can run a bipod on it. It's in OD green. Magazine is actually detachable, so you can swap that, which is a nice little feature to it as well. You even have a threaded barrel, so if you want to put any type of a, not necessarily even like a suppressor, but any type of a muzzle device to keep your kick down, keep that blast going forward, you have that capability here. The entire thing just comes right off, thread it on, call it a damn day. Bolt action, 6.5 Creedmoor, and should be rocking about a 3.5 pound factory trigger.
This right here, we're probably going to only raffle this deer rifle off as you see it right there. We will do $10 a ticket, 125 tickets. Okay. So we are going to do, like I said, now we might put a scope on it. If we do decide to go with the scope on it, we will probably bump it up about $5 a ticket. Make it $15 a ticket, 125 tickets, so we do that, right?
This would be so good for backpacking. We're looking at about 6.5 pounds here. You can just cart this around wherever the hell you want to go, and 6.5 is such a flat trajectory round. It would be an excellent hunting round.
It doesn't do a lot of damage. It doesn't overpower, destroy a lot of meat. A lot of hunters I know hunt with that 6.5 Creedmoor. So Trent, I want to thank you.
Thank you.
And we appreciate you taking over the shop for John and continuing his legacy. We appreciate you coming in here and being our guest and stopping the raffle. And Jacob Heiss, congratulations, sir. I really appreciate your support. Just so everybody know, and we've told a lot of people. We have a couple of elk hunts going on right now. We have an elk hunt in November where we are taking 92-year-old Korean War veteran Cecil Avance out on a deer hunt. And I've been telling everybody that these funds that we raised for this raffle will be used to help that man get out there and get on him a cow elk tag, in mid-October. So I appreciate y'all's support. I really do. So again, I'm Wayne Dubois, and for the remaining crew of the Heroes Hill and the Heroes Outdoors, who are outdoors, actually hunting right now, thank y'all very much, and we'll do this again in a few weeks with this deer rifle. So